We're on top of the league, looking down on the Rangers, and the only explanation I can find, it is the 4 that we found since Ange's been around that has put us on top of the league. Ha ha, right. Hello, lads and lasses, and welcome back to Boys Down Under. And do not mind me, I am just in an absolute amazing mood right now. Celtic 3, Livingston 1. Conquering the Tony Macaroni Stadium in Ange's 50th game in charge, returning to the top of the league, maintaining and further extending our run on the top of the league with 8 games left. Before we go any further though, please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It is the best way to help support the channel, and we're 4 subscribers off the 2,200 mark, so if we can hit that after tonight's video, I'd be forever appreciative of you guys if we did that. But without further ado, let's get into it. So, looking back on yesterday, in my pre-match video preview, I gave my whole analogy on how playing Livingston away is like The Conjuring. It's a very, very scary movie. And I'll be honest, after the lineups were announced, I thought we were going to be in for a hard time. Forrest over Abada, Biton over Rio, Ralston over Juranovic, Dyson starting over Giakoumakis, I could understand. You know, Rogic over O'Reilly. The lineup confused me, but I still had faith in Ange because Ange is our leader and we'll follow him all over and over the world. But no, in all seriousness, I had faith in Ange. You know, I thought the lineup was questionable. I thought maybe it was a joke, but I still believed. And, you know, that faith was nearly lost after when Obele was found unmarked at the back post. Joe Hart, crucial save, keeping us at 0-0. Denying Obele, I think that's how you pronounce it. Then the faith was nearly, completely and utterly lost again when Callum McGregor missed a crucial penalty. Something gave me complete awful flashbacks to the last time out against Livingston. We just can't seem to score penalties against them anyways. Luckily, though, that loss of faith didn't last long because, you know, a wonderfully won corner kick from Tony Ralston. Starfelt, great header, forcing a great save from Strayak in goals. But the man who has been centre of so much criticism recently, our samurai, Dyson Maida, with a crucial goal, putting us 1-0 up at the Tony Macaroni Stadium. The first time in 4 games Celtic have actually scored against Livingston, and also it was his 5th goal for the club and the most crucial one so far, because every time Celtic have scored first this season, we have gone on to win the match, and only one time that has not proved to be true, and that was a very frustrating afternoon against Dundee United. But that opening goal was so crucial, not in the fact that we went 1-0 ahead, that too, but it opened up Livingston completely. They could not park the double-decker bus anymore, you know, and you know what? To credit Celtic, the ball movement was absolutely impeccable. It was fast-paced. It was tricky. It had finesse. You know, it was everywhere on the park. You know, especially the likes of Jota and Rogic. They could not be marked out of the game. They were absolutely crucial. They were both absolute class today. And Celtic kept on pushing and pushing for that second goal. Half-time, about to come along though. Celtic looking to go into the break 1-0 ahead. It seemed all sunshines and daisies, but the half could not end without a heart in your mouth moment. Obele again. An absolute menace. From a set piece yet again, and the head on his 6'4" figure guided the ball onto the crossbar. Sigh, breath of fresh air. I don't know. I can't. When I saw him going up at that back post, I thought that was 1-0. We're going to halftime 1-0, but we stayed 1-0 up. Luck was on our side. Second half begins, and Celtic came out absolutely thriving. I don't know what sort of Powerade or Gatorade Ange has invested in, but the last 2 games it has been paying off, because each time we've come out from the half time, we've looked a completely different team, even though we've looked really good in the first half. And that paid off. 30 seconds into the second half, Tony Ralston added again, a great cross in. He finds Obele, who tips it on to Nicky Devlin, who puts Celtic 2-0 ahead. A great piece of play, and with Livingston really showing their class and sportsmanship by giving us a second goal. And also a great piece of interplay between the two teams working together for the greater good, which is Celtic winning. But Celtic kept on pressing and pressing. We wanted a third. And speaking of press, Dyson's press was causing so many issues for the Livingston defence all game. nearly getting a goal out of it. Unfortunately, his pass was a bit too heavy for an oncoming Tom Rogic. But 10 minutes later, though, Jota, with as good a pass as you'll ever see, threads the needle for the veteran, Jamesy Forrest, who on his weaker foot deftly puts up Strayak, scoring in his 13th consecutive season and putting this game to bed. 3-0, it was done. But Livy got a shitty goal back, went to 3-1. Wasn't too worried, didn't really faze me. I didn't see Livy coming back at all. It sort of was just like, okay, anyways. But, Dyson, he could have and should have made it 4. It would have been a memorable team goal, but hey-ho, we are top of the league. I won't do it again. Anyways, what can we take away from this match? Because, winning at the Tony Macaroni Stadium for the first time since February of 2007, you're going to have to take away a few things from this match. And firstly, that is one of the best team performances I have seen from Celtic all season long. The best is still the 3-0 derby win, but this is definitely second or third. Every player was incredible today. I created a poll after the match asking who was your man of the match, and I gave 3 options, but the truth is I could have put any 3 players on there and it would not have looked out of place. There was not a bad performer. And I want to give special mentions to players, but truth be told, I could give a special mention to every single player, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Jamesy Forrest, the veteran, showing he still has it, and he still has a lot of it in his quality. Starfelt, sheer and utter class, one of the best on pitch last night. Rogic looking back to his best, so much skill on the ball. He was getting fouled left, right and centre because they could not mark him out of the game. Dyson silencing all the critics. Jota just being the absolute Portuguese prince he is. Ralston being as incredible as ever and showing that even if we don't have Juranovic, Ralston is just as good. And it's a seamless transition between the two. Baton, so solid. He's always so solid near Baton in that CDM role. Joe Hart, crucial saves again. Unfortunately, didn't keep a clean sheet, but hey-ho, we move. Greg Taylor, he was in the wars all game, but he stayed strong and we saw out the game. I thought Greg Taylor showed a lot of strength today. He got out-physicaled a lot, but he also got hacked down a lot, which was completely unfair to him. Cameron Carter-Vickers, what do you expect from him? Built like a brick shithouse, but he's so damn incredible. And Callum McGregor, he may have missed the penalty, but he led by example all game long. Fair play to him. And you know what? It was a team performance that has me thinking, we are out of the form slump we have been in the last 2-3 weeks. Now, I don't want to jinx anything, but things could be back on the up for Celtic. And, even though things haven't been too down for Celtic, we may have been knocked out of Europe, we may have dropped points to Hibs. It isn't the end of the world. It was a slump of form that hasn't costed us too much, but something that if we're out of it right now, we can go a lot further and we can push a lot harder. Now, the second point is that we always got to have faith in Ange. I think that's something we've learned now after his 50th game coaching Celtic. Got to win in it. I think we have to trust Ange from now on. I don't think we can. I think a lot of fans do. I think a lot of fans, though, were questioning the lineup last night, thinking, what is Ange doing? He's setting us up for disaster. He set us up for complete and utter domination, really. I said it earlier, the lineup absolutely baffled me, but we prevailed with flying colours. I know that isn't the same, but the message is the same. And that message is that the quality depth of this Celtic team is absolutely mind-blowing. It's something I am in awe of. Legitimately, our starting lineup won us the game, yet we had on the bench, I'd say, 4 regular starters it could even be 5 if you include Giacomakis, but we had on the bench Abada, O'Reilly, Rio Hatate, Juranovic, not to mention still no Kyogo, and it's a credit to Ange's recruiting and the club's ability to bring in signings so swiftly that Ange has just got them straight to work, and this team is so strong right now in all areas. Maybe not left back, but we just let that slide. Shh. Anyways, the fact we brought on O'Reilly, George Giacomakis, Rayo, and Abada, just as typical subs to give others respite, is an amazing thing. They didn't even have to do anything. They didn't have to see the game out or anything. The game was already sawn out. That isn't the correct past tense. Forgive me. We didn't even have to bring Juranovic on. It was... it's something that's just... Wow. The difference we have made from the start of the season till now is incredible. And it shows that Celtic's I guess we could say, even when Celtic don't play their full strongest team, We can still absolutely control matches, dominate matches, and win those matches. And I've said it all season long, quality depth will win us the league. And look, where we are right now, job's not done though. Okay, we've still got 8 games, I believe it is, in the league. And the main thing is the seesaw can tip in anyone's favour. But right now, the seesaw is tipping in our favour. And really, it is up to Celtic to keep it in our favour. Because at the end of the day, if we win every match till the end of the season, we win the league. It's as simple as that. Well, yeah. If we win every match, we win the league. It's in Celtic's hands right now. So, but honestly, with, like I said, like my point I was trying to make, have faith in Ange. We have that quality depth in the team that we can rest a few of our usual stars, I guess we could say, but still have such a strong team and such a strong team that can easily go out there and win matches. But that is all from me. I'm going to leave you. I was going to pick a man of the match, but like I said earlier, I think everyone deserves to be man of the match. I thought everyone was incredible. Some players went above and beyond. I think Jota, Starfelt, Rogic, and maybe Dyson. Yeah, I think those 4, Rogic, Starfelt, Jota, Dyson. Yeah, I think those 4 went above and beyond. Jamesy Forrest. Yeah, I can't even do it because I'm going to have to end up naming everyone. So that is all from me. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave in the comments below your man of the match, and until next time, hail, hail.